Welcome back to the base.
Welcome back to the basement yard.
Frankie? No.
I mean, you immediately pulled out your bicep.
Because it's fucking rad.
Also, just wearing that shirt and it's kind of like folded, so it looks like a little cross-eyed. Which side is me? We look very similar.
I know. Your side is obviously the green-eyed one because you're a green-eyed girl.
Yeah, I wish I had that skin tone.
Yeah, you don't.
Like a nice tan.
Yeah, this gave us the same skin tone. Not
yeah.
And like even when during the winter months when I'm a little more, pale.
Yeah.
I just say fair, but I don't like that terminology. It seems
your skin is fair.
Dated,
and
yeah.
yours is unfair.
Unfair skin. I don't it seems
it's not fair.
It seems a little dated. Even at my lightest, I'm not that.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
I get it. Pointing feels like don't,
Well, I'm not that. I'm not that fucking disgusting mess. Your skin.
Yeah.
Not
what are you
you.
looking at? You're looking at me. Why are you looking at me?
I'm just looking at you.
I know, but I don't like when you look at me.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I am jealous of your gray hair. I want them. I want gray hairs.
No.
And you're really committing to this kind of like shaved bush mustache.
I know. I don't know.
You look good.
Every time I try to... Now you're making me look at myself.
Don't look at yourself. You look great. I think you look awesome. I think you look great.
I do have the silvers going.
The silvers are cool.
And they're silver, not gray.
No, they're gray.
Stop.
They're gray.
Silver's
I wish
special.
because look at me.
You want to have the Polly walnuts?
I kind of do. I want the Mr. Fantastic, gray sides where
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, well, maybe if you put your fucking nose in any other form of media.
Sorry that I don't read your comic books. The Fantastic Four.
Well, you knew where Mr. Fantastic was from, so you know something there, bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know that
he's got the side streak. And he's getting played the new movie by my twin, Pedro Pascal.
I thought it was John Krasinski.
Oh, I look like him too? All right. Well,
no.
I guess I'll take...
Wasn't he Mr. Fantastic?
Well, he was in the Doctor Strange movie, but they're not continuing that casting. They did a new casting, and they just announced all of it. I can't keep up with your inability to follow this stuff.
I also could care less, honestly. The whole sentence hurt me. Are you going to hawk a loogie in here?
I got something in my throat.
Frankie, don't you dare spit on the ground.
Okay, all right, okay. What am I supposed to do then?
This kid. I have a question, by the way. I thought about this coming out of my sleep.
Oh, boy. Joey, for those of you guys that don't know.
No. This is a good question.
Joey sleeps weird.
Frank, this is a good question.
Well, he sleeps with his hands on his fucking cock and balls. If someone is going to want to steal them in the night, no one wants your dumbass balls.
This is a good question, and I need you to think about it. Don't be crazy off the bat.
No. Hold on. I'm going to think.
Shut up!
Okay.
Do birds piss?
Do birds?
I've never seen bird piss. You see bird shit.
But birds have cocks, don't they? How do they do sexes?
Do they piss? Because I've never seen piss. I've seen bird shit, but where is the piss?
I have seen birds shit an uncomfortable amount. Also, most times I make eye contacts with dogs is when they're pooping. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Do birds pee pee? Yes, the answer is yes, they do. But where and when? I don't think...
We would have seen piss.
It's like catching, when people have, those wildlife cameras, and they'll be like, oh, look, we caught a skinwalker, or we caught, an animal that we thought to be extinct for, 80 years. No one has video or footage.
No one talks about bird piss.
Of a pissing bird.
Yeah.
Getting crapped on by a bird it's sad.
Bro, there was a kid that we grew up knowing, this kid Sebastian. I was at the park with him.
Knowing is loose.
Yeah. But
he tried to fight Joey.
He did try to fight me one day.
And we had to set the record straight and say, you're not going to fight him.
He told me, fuck you, and I said, no.
No.
That was my reaction.
And then he rode to the middle of the street, threw his bike on the ground, and walked around it in protest of you. You remember that?
I do remember that.
This guy.
But
he also lived in a half house.
Not confused. Now you're giving away too much information, though. It wasn't a halfway house. His address had a half in it.
Yeah, was something you gave us something to make fun of you for.
Yeah,
dude.
when you're kids, it's crazy.
Come on, you can't do that.
The reason why I even brought him up is because I was at the park and a bird shit on his face. Yeah,
this kid has been losing since 1996. Let me tell you.
But I'm saying you've heard of if a bird poops on you, it's good luck or whatever. But What about piss, bro? No piss?
I
There's
would
no
say
piss?
that's more good luck.
There isn't piss. That's the point.
No, there is piss.
Where is it? Have you ever seen it?
No.
So what happens to it?
It gets in the air. Like, you ever been walking and you randomly feel like you're like, did I just get wet? Like a droplet of water hit my arm or something?
Yeah, if you're walking under the train.
No, that happens in the big blue sky.
No,
Maybe-
it doesn't.
Maybe sometimes it's bird
Or maybe
pee-pee.
it's rain.
rain.
Yes.
But it's way less crazy than bird piss.
I didn't look it up because I
Birds,
don't. I don't
birds
wanna know.
obviously piss, Joey. They have so hear me out. They have dicks. They have
Do they?
They have dicks.
I've never seen it.
They have burginas.
I don't know if they have like traditional wieners. They may have some other thing going on.
Well, ducks, corkscrew cocks.
yeah, they do have.
They,
corkscrew
ducks got
penises.
corkscrew cocks.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you want me to Google?
I don't want you to Google anything. I know you're gonna Google.
Do birds piss?
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't Google that. Just go straight for what I imagine would be the coolest bird penis, and that would be an eagle. Eagle dick.
Eagle penis.
No, dick.
No, dick.
Yeah. Walk me through what you're seeing here, babe.
You remember in SpongeBob where the old lady who was like,
Chocolate.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she was just like a thing and then like a spine.
Yep. That.
That looks like a goose's. I assume this is a penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, let me just. Do eagles have a penis?
Eagle penis. Eagle penis. A cool penis.
They don't have them. Most birds don't. There are almost 10,000 species of birds, and only around 3% of them have a penis.
Wait, whoa. What the fuck?
Penisless. No penis.
Dickless birds. I don't like this.
These include ducks,
Ducks, no.
geese.
No, we saw ducks cocks. We saw the corkscrew cock.
Oh, this might be the ones that have them.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones that have them. Ducks, geese, swans.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Os-
You're throwing a lot at me today, Joey.
ostriches and emus.
Duh.
Penis birds.
Yeah, of course. Ostrich, big dick energy. We know that.
Eagles, no penis.
Wild.
This country's national bird doesn't even have a penis.
You fucking dumb Americans!
Flamingos, no penis.
That makes sense.
Knees though, they got knees.
They got
They
legs.
got crazy
They
knees.
got legs for days, dude.
Penguins, no penis.
Kind of makes sense. They don't need. They can't fly. They got no dicks. They're just losers out there.
I love penguins. Don't even. Albatrosses, don't even know what they
What
look
the hell
like.
is that?
That's a
What
lot.
the hell is that? Is that a car?
It is a bird.
That's a car, Joey.
No, it's a bird, but I don't know.
not a bird.
Oh wait, this says have completely lost their penis. So
Where did they go,
Maybe they had one at one time, but then evolution took them away.
bro? If Darwin never told me you can lose your dick, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Dude, this is kind of crazy.
Listen, we need a zoologist.
Now I got to look up if they piss.
Well, I have to imagine. Wait,
So
then-
now where do you
wait,
stand on the piss?
How do preggies? How do female birds get pregnant? The birds do the dance. That's the big thing. It's like birds, like guy birds are just like oh, and then girls are just like, all right, come on over. But then if they don't got dicks, what do they do to?
I think they have something else that's like a
Well, like fingers? We don't want that.
no, like it's probably just like a tube or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
What is a penis if not a tube?
It's fair. They are tubey.
Some are a little longer. Some, like Joey refers to it as a straw.
But where are you with the bird piss now?
Now, honestly, I don't know because birds can chipped, and they drink a lot of fluids.
Do they?
Yeah, you see birds drinking water all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
What about hummingbirds? They suck the nectar out of those shits.
Yeah. Hold on. Do birds piss?
I don't like this question. Mainly because, no, they don't.
Birds do not release urine from the body through an opening at the end of a urethra. Once the urine passes through the uterus to reach the...
So they got uteruses, but no.
They got some chamber. The urine and feces mix together. So it...
That's why they got wet crap.
They got wet crap because it's piss and shit.
It's piss and crap. So technically they do piss, but
So
it's
the-
out their crap.
So yeah.
It's piss with crap.
Yeah, they piss with their crap.
They crap out a cocktail of pee poop.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So they do piss. So,
But is that peeing though?
So, yeah, what do you mean? Of
It's
course
not
it's pee-pee. If it's pee-pee, if I put Coca-Cola in a cup and I add water, what do you say you're drinking? A mixture of Coke and pee.
When you have diarrhea, do you say, I'm peeing?
You do?
No, I don't.
You say you piss out your butt all the time, Joey.
It's an expression.
Oh, there's big butt pisser over
But
there.
if a scientist asked me, I'd be like, I'm not peeing, I am pooping.
And I think actually diarrhea is the absence of an. It's like you have not enough water in your system that your body just spits it out your asshole.
How does that make sense?
Don't ask me.
I don't. Well, we don't have to go down the diarrhea dark alley. I'm talking about birds pissing.
Dark
here.
alley of diarrhea is a dark, dirty place to be.
You can say that twice.
I will say it again. The dark, dirty place to be.
But birds, they don't piss.
It is piss though.
But it's not
technically.
traditional piss. Is my point.
Okay, traditional piss. But what's traditional piss? Human piss? Just because
No.
you pee a certain way makes it the tradition?
Other animals piss, you idiot. That's what I'm talking
What
about.
animals don't piss though? And birds have been here. Dinosaurs were birds. Dinosaurs were pissing before humans were pissing.
Wow, that's true. Did T-Rexes piss?
Technically, no.
The show's so
I
stupid.
think they did because it's
Did-
a mix. You ever
did-
see Jurassic Park 3? He bottles T-Rex pee.
Does he?
Yes, he does. A little kid that's lost on the island. There's Spinosaurus coming for him.
So maybe they do pee. I don't know. But the point remains, birds don't piss, and that's shocking to me.
Nah, birds, they do pee. They just don't pee the way that you're finding it acceptable to pee.
It's not that it's acceptable.
You said traditional, Joey.
Traditional.
Outside of the traditional, people would call that abnormal. So you're thinking that the way that they pee is an abnormal way. When I am sitting here and suggesting that birds existed before humans existed in some capacity. So maybe pissing their way was the norm, was the tradition. And then we came along with just these massive, huge dongs everywhere. And people are just like, oh, that's the way that we pee now. This is the right way to pee now. I don't like that.
But the number of animals.
Revisionist history. That's what you're doing right there.
I don't know how I'm doing that. I'm saying there's a lot of animals that pee like humans. Horses, dogs,
Horses,
cats,
Cats.
piss.
Bro, cat piss is worse than human piss.
I would rather my house be doused in gasoline than cat piss.
You're basically, it's the same
Stinkiest
thing.
piss.
It's the stinkiest piss
Why is it so stinky piss?
because that's how they mark their territories.
But like,
And also, they don't pee like a stream. It's like a fucking like spray. Like it's like Febreze.
What?
Yes.
cat's pee spray?
It's like,
No, it's not.
bro. It's like if you fucking throw like a stun grenade in here and it fucking pops and sprays everywhere.
Wait, hold on. Now
You have to
be
look up-
serious. They don't have streams of piss. They have a spray of piss.
They can have streams, but mostly it's just like a spray. It's like a
Is it really?
yeah, dude. Cat's piss.
This is a big piss episode
This
here.
big pee-pee episodes.
Wait,
Look up Google cat
cat
piss.
piss spray.
Google cat piss.
Goo goo gaga. What are you saying?
I was just say gaggle coot piss, but
Oh, now I'm just getting sprays to mask the scent of cat piss. But I want to know, how do cats pee?
yeah. I think boy cats, it's more like a stream because they got wangs.
There's 2 pictures of cats. Oh, it does look kind of sprayy. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Dude,
Animals,
cat,
dude.
From someone that had a cat, their piss sucks.
It does smell like piss.
It smells way worse than piss.
It's like cigarettes, you know? Like, you
It
have
is,
a cat,
it is. You can't get it out ever.
you can't get out of your clothes.
Bro,
I
we-
know you have a cat because you smell like a little piss. Just a little piss.
Did I smell like cat piss?
No. Sometimes.
Did I smell like cat piss?
Not all the time. Like, if you're
Did
outside.
I ever smell like cat piss?
Sometimes I can smell some piss on you. Yeah.
Really?
I know that I can smell that you have a cat. So if I
That's
can smell
fair.
that you have a cat, I'm assuming I'm smelling piss.
That's fair. This cat, we had a cat that pissed.
It wasn't like
We had a cat that pissed.
it's not that you smelled like piss. You smelled like a cat, which is like
Which kind of smells like a little
Piss.
like cat piss.
so I'm saying.
That sucks.
Some percentage of that is a urination.
I'm sorry you had to smell cat piss on me.
It's okay.
Well, so you agree.
To what?
It was a problem.
No,
So say that.
it wasn't. You feel good?
Say it wasn't a problem. Say it.
Why?
Say it.
It wasn't a problem that
Thank
you
you,
smelled
all
like
right.
cat piss.
Well, no, but see, that's not what I'm asking you to say.
yeah. No, it was only a small portion of the time.
So when in addition to hating birds because they're rats with wings, They're also.
I don't hate all birds. I don't want to be on the same team.
Well, I'm not on the same team. Owls are sick.
Sick. Eagles, fire.
Birds of prey, yeah.
Vultures.
Fuck those. Those
What?
ugly bastards.
And I fuck with crows, kind of.
Crows I do because they're kind of just like, they do their own thing.
Yeah. Ravens are
Bro, I've never
terrifying.
seen a raven in real life. If I did, I'd swear I was going to die that afternoon.
I'd be very scared as well.
You know, it's like people go like, oh, you're afraid you saw a black cat. If I saw a raven, dude,
Nah.
I'm gone.
I also see black. It's like you see a black cat walk across the street, then it's bad luck. I've seen that.
I've seen black cats my whole life. Maybe my life, maybe we can't tell we've had bad luck. Maybe our position of privilege is here and we could have had an even bigger one because we saw so many black cats that fucked us up.
Or it's just like an old wives' tale.
They
Which,
love-
by the way, took me until age 27 to know that that's old wives. I thought it was old wives' tale.
Yeah, we just spoke about this, I think.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's because your brain
Here we go.
has physically, not allowed you to see things outside of your own little box that you live in.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a little box.
Speaking of little box, I had Taco Bell not long ago. Dude.
You just wanted to talk about Taco Bell. I said box. You're like, speaking of boxes.
Dude,
I had
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell and it came in a box.
Taco Bell.
What'd you get? I mean, you had your famous order.
My famous order.
Cheesy gordita grunch.
Grunch. Who the hell? What happened to you? I will say this.
It's like the Grinch, but in Taco Bell. What?
TM, trademark. If they take this idea, they're stealing from us. If Taco Bell did like a limited time like Christmas thing and it was called like the Cheesy Gordita Grunch and it was all green.
What do you think? You just fucking made $1 billion with that stupid idea? Is that what you think?
Oh.
Green? Who wants to eat a green taco? That was like when the ketchup companies were like, make it purple. I don't want that.
I had it and it was good.
I don't like that.
They're bringing it back. And well, I shouldn't say the coloring. They're not bringing the coloring back. They're bringing back like a ton of flavored ketchup now. Like Heinz is doing like
That's fine.
it's like habanero ketchup,
Nice.
dill pickle ketchup.
Good.
Those were good.
But like just ketchup, but it's green. Bro, I'm eating a green hot dog. This looks disgusting.
Oh.
Like you can't get
If
grossed out
hot
by
dogs
that.
weren't green, you wouldn't like them?
No, I think like
You're going after hot dogs for their fucking appealing look, Joey?
yeah.
Yeah. You want hot dogs because you know.
No, I just don't want to eat something
'Cause
that's
it's a
green,
snappy-
like rotten.
Fucking something that's going to punch you in the mouth amount of meat.
Jesus.
Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs.
I
hot
know
dogs,
that,
hot
but
dogs.
like if you're
Chill-
like
chill,
getting
everyone.
crazy with like your eyebrows are like, oh.
Hot dogs, man. You know I can't talk about hot dogs and not be, over the top. If Taco Bell released a hot dog.
I'm staying far away. Frank. I mean,
Really?
that's a double damage right
A
there.
fast food hot dog? I've had a fast food hot dog. It was Sonic.
Is there a slow food hot dog? It's all fast food, Frank. It's a hot dog, for God's sakes.
I'll say this. The worst hot dog I've ever had in my life. Up there. One is that Sonic hot dog I had. Sorry, Sonic. You're not going to be brand ambassadors anymore.
Is that the one where they have rollerblades and they come out to?
Yeah.
I've never seen a Sonic like that in my life.
Oh, I've seen multiple.
And they're on skates
And they're fucking on skates. They're coming out like fucking
twisting.
whipping and just like giving you a hot
Kind
dog.
of dope.
Yeah, you'd think, but the hot dogs were not good. But also the worst hot dog I've ever had was my dad took us to a Colombian burger joint.
Oh, I think you told me about this.
Dude, it came out with like a slice of like cold deli ham and like mustard. And I know people out there are
that's
just
what
like,
did it.
well, no, even forget about the mustard. Everything else was just, it made it so bad.
It's good.
This thing, when I bit into it, that's where the bird piss went, into this fucking hot dog.
Well, how about the fact that you are going to a Colombian restaurant and ordering hot dogs?
My dad told me it's a Columbia burger joint.
Yeah.
And we went, it was a real place on Northern Boulevard in I guess it was, I was going to say Astoria, but it was Queens, Jackson Heights probably, right?
Or like Corona.
East Elmhurst, Corona,
Yeah.
whatever. It was called Ecstasis.
Who?
Ecstasis.
What does that mean?
I think it's ecstasy, but like they sold hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah, okay.
So, word of advice: if you ever go to a restaurant that is named after a drug, don't order their hot dogs or hamburgers.
Come on into cocaine.
Yeah.
Get a hot dog.
Yeah. So,
Bird piss. I just blew your mind though.
I'll be honest with you, not where I expected the episode to start off.
That's what I'm saying. Like people think like I know that like sounds like a funny question, but like when you really ask someone like, "Yo,
But I don't.
do birds piss?" They're gonna be like, "Yeah, oh." But because then they're like, "Yes, of course." Then you're like, "But where is the piss? Because it doesn't exist on the streets in the world."
They piss in their butt. They piss out their butt because that's the route. But honestly, also, wouldn't you kind of wish, like, if you, like...
No, I like peeing.
Let's use you as an example.
No, don't use me as an example.
You love to just kind of, like, anytime you sit down to use the toilet, you, like, it's like a whole load of laundry's falling out your butt.
That's not true.
So, you might as well piss and shit out of the same place because it's just more efficient. Honestly...
I like peeing, though.
Honestly, very efficient of birds. Everything all at the same time. It would cut time in half.
Also, if they had wieners, they'd be less aerodynamic because they would have a wiener.
Hell yeah.
So that's probably why they're like smooth, so they could
glide through the air. That's why they lost their dicks, because big wind.
They were probably all out of whack when they had wieners.
Yeah. It's like, you know when like they say like if you have a, which you probably shouldn't do this according to dermatologists, but when you have like a skin tag, people tie floss around it.
You know, I've
done that.
I used a nail clipper and clipped one once.
That sucks.
I forgot where it was.
That sucks. I had one
I think it was like on my thigh.
I had one that I tied floss around it, and it took 2 weeks, and it hurt so bad.
I took it. Why can't I speak? I took a nail clipper and it hurt.
Yeah, and it bled a lot.
I just bled a lot, dude. It was like someone shot me in the leg. There was blood pouring down my leg.
That's crazy.
I was like, what am I doing?
Where was the skin tag?
It was like on my thigh.
You want to have your day ruined?
Probably not.
Well, I'm gonna. I remember I was a big fan of like the Viva La Bam, Bam Margera, you know, that era of fucking MTV.
Yeah, where you're wearing like one of those.
I was not wearing any
beanie
Etnies.
with the brim on it.
No, I was not wearing any Etnies or what were the other brands that
Famous.
Anything Kira, Famous, you know, anything that you could have bought at a fucking.
How does this tie into skin tags?
Well, his uncle famously was Don Vito.
Oh yeah.
And there was an episode where he lifted his uncle's arm up, and bro, the skin tags looked like Velcro. He had so many of them.
What do you? Oh.
I gotta Google this now to
No,
show you.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
You're Googling.
Wait, why did
bird
he do
piss.
that? Did he like cut them off?
You're Googling bird piss. I'm Googling Don Vito Viva La Bam skin tags.
Did he like cut them off or something? Or he just like
I don't know, but it was gross. But no pictures of the skin tags, but a
Good.
ton of pictures of Don Vito.
yeah. Who doesn't not look like my dad kind of.
Oh, yeah. He also got in trouble for some stuff.
Who?
Don Vito. Not your dad.
I was like, what the fuck did my dad do?
Your dad did. Maybe keep those two names away from each other.
Got it.
Some stuff.
Okay. Ew.
Why
did you bring up Don Vito?
the
Skin tags,
I
skin
just
tags,
said it.
yeah.
What do you mean why?
So wait, when you did the floss thing, you're supposed to just leave it? You had a bowl?
I left it, but they were like every day tighten it a little more, and it fucking hurt, dude. It stung so bad.
Why didn't you just cut it?
Because I was a bitch, dude. I was a little baby. You know, like I didn't want it. Like that would have freaked me out.
Did you tell anyone you were doing it? You're
Yeah,
like,
Becca. She helped me do it.
this was recently?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought this was when you were like fucking 8.
You can still see the scar.
Scar? Oh my God.
Yeah. It was a big bitch too. Like it wasn't like
You were like, I've had enough of this.
I like one day it was so small forever, and then one day I looked at it and I was like, ew.
Yeah.
It looked like nuts hanging out. Like it was so uncomfortable.
You had a ball sack?
Yeah. And I said to Becca, I was like, I need to get rid of this thing. And she's like, well, you know, and we talked, and like that's what people were doing. And I did it, and every day I would tighten it a little more. Bro, for 2 weeks,
What
this
did it
thing,
look like? Was it getting all like
No,
swollen?
it was, bro, for 2 weeks, nothing happened. And then the last day I woke up and it was just a pebble. It was
Wait, I'm confused.
for like,
You do that and then it goes away? I thought it falls off.
Well, it falls off. That's what I'm saying. But like the idea is like you're cutting off circulation. So like gradually through time, it gets like worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. For 2 weeks, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, this thing was just dead one morning. Like it clung to life for fucking 2 weeks, and then the last day it was just like, all right, I'm gone.
And then it just went back.
And it was just literally, it was like a little pebble, and I just like, it still hurt to touch it, and then I just fucking went pang, and it just popped off.
And you bled?
No blood.
No blood.
No blood.
I was bleeding like crazy.
Well, because you'd gradually it closed off, like you kind of like
Yeah.
So,
I was just like, oh, it hurts so bad, and then I was just like, fuck it, and I just like, and it just cut it.
Oh, I've done that to like warts. When I was a kid, I had gotten like warts on my feet.
Bro, you used to always have warts.
Chill the fuck out, Joey. Chill the fuck out.
You did though.
No, I didn't used to always have warts.
You had a big wart on your hand.
I did, and I got rid of it promptly.
But it was white.
Because I have, do these ads, do these ads,
He
do the ads, do the ads, do them, and then we'll talk about this, Joey. Because I don't like you're trying to fucking defend me. You always has warts. This is if I was walking around like some fucking troll or some gremlin. Fuck you. Do the ads. Who do we got? You always had warts.
Bro. Okay. We do have some smarts. The first one being Squarespace. If you want to start a website, you're going to want to do so with Squarespace. Our website is powered by Squarespace, and everyone that I know that has a website is powered by Squarespace. It's because they're the best. And also it makes it very easy to create your website with Squarespace. They have a bunch of templates that you can just, click on, and then you could preview your website. All you have to do is switch out some text and some photos, and then your website's kind of good to go. You no longer have to pay someone a bunch of money to code and do all these things. You're like, I don't even know how to make a website. You can do it through Squarespace. So I suggest anyone who has a small business or is trying to promote their content or something in some way, use Squarespace. They're the best at it, and they also have a bunch of tools that will help you, have or optimize your traffic. You have to know where your traffic is coming from so you can make other decisions. But yeah, Squarespace, right now you can go to squarespace.com/basement to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain by using the code basement. But yeah, so go to squarespace.com, okay? Squarespace.com/basement. You will get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain using that code basement. A lot of people have reached out to me and been like, hey, I made this website, Squarespace, check it out. And they look great. It's easy, okay? Anybody can do it. So if you're going to make a website, go with that one. And also this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy. So if you want to talk to a licensed therapist, you can do so in just under 48 hours with BetterHelp. I've had a lot of people also reach out to me and tell me they have really good experience with BetterHelp. I actually had 2 girls approach me at a show that we did, and they were like, we're therapists and we appreciate you being an advocate for therapy and everything. And one of the biggest things I think that kind of deters people away from therapy is how much it costs. So it is very costly, but BetterHelp is a fraction of the price, and we're going to save you some more money on top of that as well. You can go to betterhelp.com/basementyard today to get 10% off of your first month. Okay, that is BetterHelp, HELP.com/basementyard to get started with your therapy journey today. All right, so I've been in therapy for years. I think that everyone should be in it. I think that it's important to make time for yourself every single week or at least twice a month or something like that. So go to betterhelp.com/basementyard to save 10% off your first month today.
And what else you could do? Watch me hit this fucking J. 3. God damn it, I missed.
You haven't hit one yet.
Not a single one. But what I have done is I will continue to tell you about patreon.com/basementyard. Thank you, folks, for allowing us, helping us, comforting us, babying us. We are living off of the teat of all of the supporters that support us on Patreon. So thank you so much for going to patreon.com/basementyard. You sign up for that first tier, you get these weekly episodes 1 whole week in advance. That second tier, you get exclusive episodes every single Friday. So you start and your week with the Basement Yard. And while you're at it, folks, if you don't know how to go to patreon.com/basementyard for some reason, go to thebasementyard.com, which is our website. You'll find info on merch. You'll find info on upcoming shows. You'll find info on the Patreon. And also, you'll find info Specifically, Joey's social security number. If you don't want it, I'll give it to you. I got it for you. No, but if you're coming to any of the Basement Yard Experience shows, we're getting back after it. The boys are back at it. We're getting ready to go out into the wild and scream at the top of our lungs in front of a crowd of people. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to do that. But also, we like these shows to be a conversation. You know, we want you to talk to us. We want we to talk to you. When we ask you to talk to us, don't start screaming. We'll yell at you. We won't. But go to thebasementyard.com/submit, input what show you're coming to, and fill out a questionnaire. It's fun. It's happy. You know, we like to talk to you guys about some wild, crazy stuff. So go check it out, thebasementyard.com/submit, input what show you're coming to, and then also fill out the questionnaire and all that fun stuff. We'll see you at the shows. We're excited. We're getting ready to get back after it. We'll see you there. Joe? Oh, big. So back to it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I had warts twice as a kid. One was on the bottom of my foot that you never would have fucking saw in your entire life, you stupid, dumb idiot. The other was right here. So don't say I had them all the time.
Okay, you want to talk about something? Answer this question.
Hold on. But what you're fucking pitching me as some fucking gremlin gargoyle wart under fucking having under a fucking bridge.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you had warts.
I had on my hand, and I could still see the scar from it when it was fucking plucked off like a piece of salami.
Love salami, hate those warts. But I will say this.
Yeah.
Did you chew on your wart?
Joey,
Did you chew on it?
Joey, chewing insinuates that there was some level of pleasure I was getting out of it. When you mean did I take it and bite it and try to rip it out? Yes, I did that.
He was chewing on his wart.
I'm not chewing like a gum. Don't. Oh.
You would...
Joey, I would throw this
like a little rat.
I would throw this cup at you as hard as I fucking could if my whole family's well-being didn't rely on it. Okay?
Yeah.
And I didn't chew on it like it was fucking bubble
You bite
yum,
it. You
Joey.
bite it, though. You bite it.
I bit it to remove it. And it came back like a bastard. And yes, I would freeze it. Because that's what you did when you got them. You would fucking go to CVS or Rite Aid or Eckerd, if you're nasty. And you would fucking buy the little thing and you would freeze it.
Did it hurt?
No. But it got like, it didn't work. So I had to go to a dermatologist and he just fucking, bro.
Did he cut your hand?
Espo's mom took me to a dermatologist.
Why?
I don't know.
Where were your parents?
I don't know, but took me to a dermatologist, and he literally looked at my hand, and he goes, okay, because it was right here, right on the top of my thumb. I tried everything. Duct tape, Vaseline.
Duct tape?
People say, like, cover it in duct tape, it'll kill it, and then you can just rip it out. Like, literally, like starting a fucking lawnmower.
Ew. Now I don't know what warts are. I didn't know you could rip them out.
Yeah, of course. They're like viruses, basically, that just kind of show themselves and stuff like that.
You know what I'm picturing? You remember in Halo, the Flood, the little ones?
Yes.
The brains or whatever?
Yeah, kind of, but on a human skin.
Right.
And I went in, and he was like, all right, we'll get rid of it.
That day?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, all right. And he goes, listen, I'm going to numb it, and then I'm going to do this thing to get rid of it. I was like, all right. Numbed it with a cream, and he comes with a needle, which I don't mind needles. They don't bother me. You know, I'm not a fucking fan. But, like, I'm not like a person that sees a needle and, like, passes out.
Yeah.
And he puts the cream on it, and he comes with the needle to poke it, and the cream numbed it. So I was like, oh, that was the number. This is probably injecting some medication to, like, kill it from the inside out or something. Because that's the thing. It's like you need to kill the roots. Like a fucking weed.
Okay.
Warts. And he goes, all right. And I'm like, oh, okay, done. And he goes, nope, just sit right there. He comes over with a scalpel, literally like butter, dude. He just went, gone.
He cut your finger?
He cut, just look, gone. Like,
ew, so you just had like a hole in your hand?
So I had a hole, and what was crazy too, I don't know if this is going to bother you. Have you ever seen like big industrial like electrical cables? And they cut them in half, and you see it's really just a bunch of little cables in there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some, like, phobia that people have of, like, little small holes or something. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
But when he cut it, I could see all the little holes.
Of the
roots. And then, like, 30 seconds later, it started to bleed. Not even 30, maybe, like, 6 or 7.
Wait, so how'd you get all those out?
So he comes over.
But I thought you were going to say that you bit them out.
No, bitch. He comes over with this thing that kind of looks like a pick that people do for their teeth.
Oh my, this is way too much.
You know when like people like the dentists have
Yeah.
like that big metal hook,
Yeah.
and they go in and they like fucking destroy your gums and they're like bleeding. It's a bad idea. And it's like you
The
just
Grim Reaper thing.
yeah. No, not a scythe, Joey. But he goes, all right, and he puts it over it and he presses a button. Buzz, 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 buzz. It's a cauterizer. So what it does is it burns it. So I'm sitting there, and I will to this day never forget the smell of my burning flesh
Ugh.
as he is cauterizing the roots of this wart. And gone, never came back. Haven't had one.
Did it hurt?
No, because it was all numb.
Afterwards.
It was a legit hole in my thumb, and it was in the summer, and I was told I couldn't go in the lake.
That's devastating. You went in the lake.
Right
into the lake.
into this lake.
Yeah.
I would put like a fucking like I put a what's it called glove on. Like my dad always had like latex gloves for like work, and I'd put one of those on and literally would duct tape to my skin around it.
Really?
And then when I got out of the water, it got wet every time. When I got out of the
Picturing you as a kid playing in water with a yellow duct taped gloved hand.
yeah, we'd go tubing, everything. And I when I'd come out of the water, I'd douse this thing in hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
And it didn't get affected. It hasn't come back since. So
Well, Frank's covered in warts, everyone.
no.
And what was the one on your foot? How'd you get rid of that?
That's a great question. I don't remember.
How do you get a wart?
It's like a virus. You catch it from someone else that has warts.
Got it.
Like,
So who are you sticking your foot in?
well, Joey. Nobody, dude. I do remember there was a fucking dirty dumpster idiot in our neighborhood that had them on his hand and like dapped me up. And after I dapped him up, I saw it and I was like, fuck, now I get wart.
Is that how you get it?
Skin contact. Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's that, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the portal. There's a portal now. Where is it? Times Square?
Yes. I don't know if it's in Times Square, but it's between us and Ireland.
In Dublin, right?
Dublin.
Yeah.
You got to say it right.
Dublin.
You're a people. You might as well give them some fucking respect.
I'm trying here.
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin. But there's like a portal where it's like a live feed between Dublin and New York. Mm-hmm. Who thought this was going to go well?
Dudes, it was done by...
How do you police something like that?
It was done by like, well, the police. It was done by some like Irish artist who was just like, it's like an art installation. And it's like, oh, I'm going to... I can't do Irish.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can't. No, I can't.
Don't try.
I'm
Don't
not.
try.
But like, come on, dude. Have you not seen enough Side Talk NYC videos to know this would be a bad idea?
Well, to be fair, they did it to us first. From what I saw a video of them like putting up a picture of 9/11. You didn't see that?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw the one where like some woman just threw her tits out.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Not cool tits.
But the only thing...
not sick ones.
Not cool
Like
was
old
that
Irish,
in New York or in Dublin?
in Dublin.
So she was Dublin tits.
But yeah, basically the New York one is just all people like throwing up like just like fucking gang signs and shit. And then like my understanding is like the part of New York where they put it in, there's like a ton of homeless people around there. So like I think both areas have an issue with the homeless. So like it's just a lot of homeless people on it now. People mooning.
I mean, dude, if there's a portal, a live thing, like what do you think's gonna happen? You remember when Shia LaBeouf did that thing in Astoria?
Yeah.
He will not divide us, and
Yeah.
it was a live feed at all times at this one place, and people would just show up and do the weirdest shit there.
Some of our friends showed up.
Yeah.
Some of our friends showed up to just like dap them up. And it's
Yeah.
not like it was like roped off and like security.
You just walk right up.
Bro, he was just standing there.
So people were just doing like the weirdest shit on this thing, and it's like, obviously this is gonna go bad.
Well, the internet has become so like, when you try to do something in the sake of trying to do it good, like something like that, because the idea of the art installation is wholesome.
Yeah. But
The internet is going to tear you to absolute shreds.
yeah, a woman's gonna walk over and be like, I'm gonna pull out these Dublish Irish tits.
Yeah. I guess New Yorkers, Dubliners, Dublish.
Dubbies? I don't know.
That's probably
Not to be confused with Dobby.
our favorite
elf.
house elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. By the way.
Yeah, I mean, don't give it away.
I'm sorry, I'm giving it away from a property.
Yeah, that shit was devastating. One of the saddest
15
deaths
years
in a movie
old.
ever, honestly.
bro.
That, my dog Skip.
You, Joey, for some reason, is
Marley
the
and
only
Me?
person
Have
that
you
cares
seen Marley
about.
and Me?
Yeah, fuck that movie.
Marley and Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Why put that to film? Why? What is the point?
I guess to make people who don't own dogs understand why it hurts so bad.
Yeah, because people that don't own dogs don't feel anything ever, right?
I mean, it's okay. I don't have a child, so do I know what having children is like?
No, but at least you could fucking like imagine it.
Yeah.
Bro, now having children, dogs, I'll fucking shoot a dog in the mouth right now.
Why?
I won't do that. I won't. I'm not. But
Yeah,
like,
I will kill you. Shoot my dog.
fucking relax. I'll fucking beat your dog with a pipe.
Frank, that would be the last thing you ever do.
Yeah?
Would
You kill me over hurting your dog?
Yes.
Really?
If you killed my dog.
I would never kill your dog. I'd hurt it.
If you
I wouldn't. I don't like this conversation. This is not funny.
But like hypothetically,
There are people
if
that actually
you
do this, and it's not funny.
punched my dog, I would go insane.
Nah, you wouldn't.
More than 3 times.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Well,
Oh, if I
what-
punch
what
your
would I
dog
do?
once, you're cool with it?
Like if you like were like yo and just fucking hit him and he like squeaked, the squeaking, bro. Yeah, like nah, we ain't squeaking around here, okay? Nobody squeaks my dog. That's why the my dog Skip thing. You hit the fucking dog with a shovel. This dog survived. What the fuck?
Dogs are pretty resilient, dude.
Not with shovels. You hit me with a shovel hard enough. I'm
Well, that was
down.
a dumb little dog too. Like he probably should have died.
That dog was driving at one point in that movie. It's a good
My
dog.
dog Skip. We went and saw that. The story is the tale as old as time. Went to see it for Joey's 2nd grade birthday
Yep.
party, and
Frankie cried.
I cried.
I
Because
think I cried I cried at the movie.
I cried because I told the girl that I liked that I called her gay,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "That was mean," and I cried about it.
Yeah. That's how you learn.
That's
I
how you
guess,
learn.
In 3rd grade. Shout out to Miss Pogrebin.
That was actually, I believe it was 2nd grade that your birthday.
Oh, Miss Macchio then.
1999.
She was not a fan of ours.
You know what's crazy is my mom recently told me, it was like, so my mom came to one show, the New Haven show so far. Thanks, Ma. I'm kidding. And she said, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when you were in 2nd grade, you and Joey kept getting in trouble for talking and making people laugh in class. And she's like, this is like an actual wholesome moment here. So sorry, we'll get right back to, hitting dogs with shovels. And she goes, I remember I was so like kind of worked up that like you weren't listening and getting in trouble and stuff like that. And Miss Macchio said like about us, mainly more about me, because I don't remember if she specified you, but like
Yeah.
you were in trouble with me. So
Right.
probably us. And it was like, Nance, this kid is going to do something and like be on stage.
Miss Macchio?
Miss Macchio, the old dirtbag,
Wild way to describe her.
Sorry.
But she was very mean.
was mean and old,
Was definitely old.
definitely old. So like we can call
That's
it.
crazy. She said that?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
That's wild, right?
Interesting. I remember she flipped out on me multiple times.
Flipped out on me because I called our friend Ricardo's water bottle a nipple and told him sucking on it was like sucking on a titty. The things you remember, man.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember though. Remember there was this kid from India that came to our class like late. I don't remember his name.
It wasn't the famous one, Pooja. That was
No,
3rd grade.
bro, this was a guy.
Okay.
And like I remember he came to he might have showed up in like October, so it was like a month we were in school already. And I remember I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something nice. And it was like partner up with somebody in the class.
You picked him.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna partner up with you. So I was like, hey man, you wanna be my partner? To like get him like associated. you know?
Get him acclimated.
And we like everything was fine. And then it was later that day, I think. It was like, oh, pick a partner. So I kind of looked over him and I was like, and he just went with someone else.
What
And
a
I was like,
bastard.
dude!
What an absolute bastard. Who did he go with?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember being like, bro, I was trying to be nice, and now you're doing this to me.
What an absolute
And
bastard.
then I was just by myself.
Well, I would never leave you by yourself.
I know, but you're on the other side of the room. You have an A. I have an S. I'm all the way back here. You're over there.
That was true. That was true. And also, they kept us apart for very specific reasons, which I can't really remember. The one, since we're talking about Miss Macchio, I know you got to get to the ads. Shut up. Was the famous story, and I don't know if people remember it or if we've really told it, is the when I called a girl in our class Judge Judy.
What?
You and I were at lunch, and something happened. You know, we were fucking around with our friends, laughing, ha ha, he he's, and one of the girls like said like, that's mean. Like, basically, we probably said something making fun of somebody else, and like they like stood up for someone or something along those lines, and I was like, all right, Judge Judy, and you fucking lost it.
Me?
Yes.
Laughing?
Hysterical.
Okay.
And she got upset, and the rest of the girls, because this is at the time when second grade, 1999, if you were friends with girls, guess what that made you?
A girl.
Gay, dude.
That too.
And all the girls started yelling at us.
I don't remember this.
And it was at lunch, and we got in trouble, and then Miss Macchio, back in the class after lunch, was like, let's figure out what happened. And it was like...
How do you remember this?
I remember this, bro, so clearly. I even remember where you and I were sitting. And she's like, what happened? And as she said what happened, all the girls at once started talking. Every single one of them started talking.
Meanwhile, I'm getting roped into this. All I did was laugh.
And I look over at you, and they're yelling at me and us, and I went...
I do remember this, actually.
And you and I, tears, like just bawled, crying, laughing.
Oh, I do remember what you're saying. That moment sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see it, obviously, but like that does sound familiar. But I don't remember that at all, dude.
Crazy.
All right, Judge Judy.
And if I told you who it was, I can give you first name. No, I won't.
Give me a letter.
No, I can't. It'll give it away. I don't. There's something about
Give it away.
There's something about this person that I don't want. Like,
Okay.
all right.
You know what I just saw him say? Owl. I heard owl, and,
Yeah.
and I don't know what that means. So,
well, maybe you shouldn't have said it.
why?
Okay, we'll talk later.
I don't know what that
Go
means.
ahead and read these ads, Joey.
Anyway, we do have some ads for today. The first one being, well, this is technically the third one. We have Liquid IV. Liquid IV is going to keep you hydrated, folks, okay? You just take this packet, you rip it open, you put it in 16 ounces of cold water, you stir it up, and you got a nice little drink there. And it's going to keep you hydrated because it has 8 vitamins and nutrients, and they're sugar-free. Also, 3 times the electrolytes as the leading sports drinks that you know. So this is a good time, folks. And they taste amazing. They have sugar-free options as well. White peach, green grape, raspberry melon, and lemon lime. But it's great, all right? Proprietary amino acid allulose blend is Liquid IV's innovative hydration solution with 0 sugar and 0 artificial sweetener. So I don't know what allulose is, but I think it sounds pretty important. And I could tell you from experience that Liquid IV is really good. And I like to take it when I know that I'm going to be doing either like a long run or like a long workout or something, just to make sure that, you know, your hydration is still there after the fact, because I'm not always the best with, you know, the amount of water that I'm drinking every day. So on the days where I need a little pick-me-up, I'll throw Liquid IV in. But yeah, so turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. You can get 20% off of your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code BASEMENT at checkout. 20%, big savings here, folks. 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using the promo code BASEMENT at liquidiv.com. So go get it, folks, all right? And lastly here, we have Kickoff. Kickoff is a smart, legit credit hack with no catch and no credit check. It's simple. You just make on-time payments. Credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit grows. And I can tell you, as someone who's had bad credit in the past, because of just, you know, I missed a payment for something that I thought was on auto pay, and then it wasn't, and then it ruined my credit. That was years ago. We're okay now. But, you know, building your credit is very important. But yeah, Kickoff is the #1 credit building app out there. It has over 100,000 positive reviews on the App Store, and 98% are 5 stars. So The people have spoken here. You can just sign up in minutes from your phone and start building credit right away. No credit check, cancel anytime. So if you need some help, there you go. You can get Kickoff today by going to getkickoff.com/basement. You get your first month for $1 when you sign up with this link. But yeah, get your first month for $1 at getkickoff.com/basement today. That's spelled GET, get, and then kickoff spelled KIKOFF.com/basement. Okay, so GETKIKOFF.com/basement for that first month for $1. All right. Special offer that applies to new Kickoff premium customers for their first month only, subject to approval and only available at getkickoff.com/basement. Terms of offer are subject to change. All right. There you go, folks.
I'm a Tunderies.
You're a what?
Boy's a Tundery boy.
You know, you got me saying that now. I don't say it out loud, but I say it in my head. But when Frankie's hungry, he says he's Tunders. And for some reason, that makes sense.
It's something that the family and I started doing because the kids around. Everyone takes it and, says things in like little cutesy, fun ways for family and stuff like that. Baby talk. You do baby talk to your dog all the time.
I mean, not really.
So with,
Did you say, I'm Tundes?
I was like, who is a Tundery?
Are you going to do that when your kids are like 16?
No, probably not. But I'll miss it.
No, I feel like you will.
I'll miss it. You know what's really cute now is Ruby, will specifically for breakfast ask, with whatever she's eating, she'll ask for toast with butter.
Why?
Because she likes toast with butter. What do you mean, why, Joey?
I thought there was going to be a reason.
But the cute part of it is she goes, Dada, can I have toast with butter? I'm like, all right. This is so cute.
With bar?
Bar? Like,
she
can't,
says
it's so cute. And Maeve is getting to talking a ton. So, she'll just be like, I want that. We're like, what? Like, when she wants to get picked up, she sits there, she's like, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck?
Yeah, she does, I'm stuck. And then, if I, have, a cup in my hand or something, she'll go, ooh, I want that. I want that.
Mikey, one day, I was like, he's 3 years old, but I was at my sister's house, and he's, got all his toys and stuff, so he's showing me everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, who's this? And he's like, Spider-Man. First of all, there's nothing better than asking a child a question and them answering it. There's nothing better.
So cool, right?
Who is that? Who am I? I do it all day.
Yeah.
What is this?
What sound does this make? Yeah, they know.
All day. When they know stuff.
Kids knowing stuff is fucking incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's wild.
Because I'm always just like, how? But he was just going over oh, this is whatever. So I pick up Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Ock, yeah.
And he says, I'm like, who's this? He goes, Doc Cock.
That's what Ruby says.
Doc Cock?
Well, no, she says Doc Ock, but I'm sure.
No. He says Da Cock.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I mean, it's just how he's trying to pronounce it.
Oh, okay, but then it's fine. That's what I said from the beginning. Okay. And you were like, huh?
No.
Because it's the Spidey.
Doc Cock.
It's the Spidey and His Amazing Friend show. Bro, Ruby's obsessed with this show. She'll go, we'll.
I think it's a girl, right?
Doc Ock is a girl. I mean, in some of the comics, it is, it's not Otto Octavius. It's, I forget her first name, but it is a female. But when we'll watch it, I'll sit next to Ruby and watch it, and I'll play into it. So I'll be like, oh no, they took they stole this from the city. Who's gonna help? And then Spider-Man will come through. And I'm like, yeah, Spidey. And Ruby does it with me now too.
Yeah.
So anytime she watches it, she'll go, oh, Dada, it's Galby. Galby is Green Goblin. Mm-hmm. And fucking Doc Ock will run in. She goes, oh, I said Doc Ock. It's so fucking cute.
Yeah.
It's so. And then Rhino, she'd be like, oh, Rhino.
So she can say Rhino pretty well.
What are you doing here?
No,
you're making fun of the way that my daughter, a 3-year-old.
No, I'm saying it's exciting.
It is very exciting
when they can actually say the word, because there's words that Mikey just can't say right, but then there's other words that I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, but you know what though? And you'll get this when you're a parent one day, because your only child right now is a dog, which doesn't count and doesn't talk because it's too stupid. There is a level of when kids mispronounce things, you don't want them to fix it because it's so cute the way they do it.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you're going to be like, all right.
Oh, yeah, when they're 30,
What?
All right, of a certain age. But, it's cute. Miles for years never said memories. He called them, which honestly is even makes more sense than the word memories. He called them rememberies.
Rememberies.
Way better.
I like that a lot.
A lot better, right?
Rememberies.
But like, you want them to keep that little childlike innocence where they just like call things their own things.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Rememberies.
Yeah.
That like makes sense.
Yeah.
At the end, what the fuck is a memory? Now that you're thinking about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You're supposed to remember.
You remember the thing, so you
remember the reason.
It's a remembery.
Yeah.
Where does the word memory come from?
Memory. I think
tell-
it's just a word.
I just opened my phone and it's Don Vito still. Memory word origin.
I mean, it's probably going to tell you Latin. By the way, is that the first language ever? Like, how does everything trace back to that?
I think the first spoken language.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it comes from the Latin word meaning memor, which is a mindful remembering.
Ooh, like memoir. Because you're remembering.
You're remembering. You're mindfully remembering your life. A memoir.
You're saying memoir?
Yeah.
I thought it was memoir.
But it comes from the term French.
Oh.
OIR is all French. Terroir.
Yeah.
Memoir. Other ones.
Croissant. I don't know how to speak French.
I don't think there's an OIR in that.
No,
It's croissant.
No,
CROISSANT.
yeah, that's ROI.
I said OIR, you dyslexic dummy. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Come on.
I was getting it wrong.
You were.
Yes. Also, I have written down here something about cat food. What did you say? You're like, yo, write down cat food.
The vegans are back, Joey. They're back and they're at it. As they be.
Okay.
So, as you were saying, how much you hate vegans.
I never said that.
You were saying it pretty often and loudly.
I feel like that's you.
Well, apparently, vegans are now seeking their protein intake in the form of, you guessed it, cat food.
Really?
Yeah, dude. What's wrong with you vegans? Just eat a burger.
First of all, cat food is disgusting.
Oh.
Worst of
Feline animal foods.
no, just any animal food. Like other animal food is like
Well,
a
dog
dog treat. I'd eat those.
Have you? I've tried a dog treat.
I had a bite. I had a bite of a milk
Wet
bone.
dog food though sucks. All
Whack.
wet.
But that's because that looks like cat food though.
When I was a kid, I wouldn't be able to feed my cat wet food because I'd gag opening the can.
I feel that way about tuna fish.
Oh, it's just tuna fish, dude.
It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
And also the water that's in this tin.
It's just water.
Ew. It's covered in tuna.
Okay.
Fish.
What would you do if I took a shot of tuna water in front of you?
Bro, don't.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm gonna mix it in with a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Are vegans actually doing that?
Yeah, I saw a Redditor commenting that they've been seeking protein intake from cat food, which sucks.
Is there good protein in it?
If there was 1,000,000 grams of protein in a single tablespoon of cat food, you eating it, Joey?
No, because the dump that I would take would be just like
All right,
life altering.
All right. So let's bring it back down.
Also, no.
I was to say 50 grams of protein in a tablespoon of cat food.
Oh, I might.
Are you kidding me,
50 grams in a little teaspoon?
dude?
You done? It's not you're done, but
you
like,
fed me cat food once for a video.
that's right, I did.
Bastard.
Yes, I am a bastard.
You are a white bastard. Let's make sure we specify.
Jesus.
Well, the shoe. Look at it fit.
Yeah. What?
Watch the shoe fit.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was the cat food?
Disgusting.
I tried baby food. Also not. Some of them are good. Some
Oh,
of them
baby
are
food.
good.
Honestly,
No, some of them are whack.
well, which ones?
Like they have like meat,
Yeah, those are gross. The mango, like I had like mangoes,
banana shit,
bananas.
banana stuff.
Yeah, good.
Mad good.
The only thing with the bananas though that's tough is like they mix it in with like so much lemon juice, so you're drinking like a lemon banana. You mix it like a lemon banana.
Really?
Don't like it.
Did you guys buy or did you make baby food?
A little bit of both.
Nice.
We did a little bit of both. I think it was harder with Ruby. We made more, and with Maeve we bought more. But also,
oh
because-
yeah, by the
But we were
Third kid.
We were figuring. Oh, just like I can't do this.
Yeah.
But also, Maeve ate a ton.
Really
Still our best eater to date.
nice.
She'll eat all day, nonstop.
That's like Mikey. He just eats anything. I've seen him eat like steak,
Yeah, Becca.
just anything.
We've given the kids steak, fish, anything.
I wish my parents fed me more fish when I was younger.
Well, isn't that why you have like a sensitivity to shrimp? Because like you
I don't
didn't
know
have-
that I have that, to be honest.
Well, you've had it and you got itchy. So I'll help you here.
yeah, but I don't.
I am not a fucking allergist or what is that? What do they call them? There's an actual term for
Smart people.
for the doctor.
Yeah,
I will tell you right now, you got one.
maybe. But no, that's not how you get an allergy.
Well, your body, if you have something, you don't have it your whole life, your body will probably just be like, oh.
Olivia threw in a probably there because that, again, is not how that works.
Well, no, they say like they're, again, old wives' tales will
If
say
you
like,
have an allergy, you have an allergy.
yeah, but you can get it could be a mild sensitivity that you can get over if you have something enough.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You know what I didn't know? When I was on the plane back from Miami.
You said that like the dumbest person in the world. I was,
No, but when I was on the plane back from Miami, they were like, someone in here has a severe peanut allergy. So if you have any peanut products, don't open them.
Yeah.
I didn't know that if you just open them, someone can have a reaction.
yeah, there are some people, I knew someone like that if it's in the air, it'll fuck them up.
That's terrifying.
I knew someone in college that she had told us she was just like no peanut stuff while I'm around basically, and it got so extreme. So where I went to school, there was a main road that went all the way down through through West Haven, Orange, into like Milford, and right next to that road was a Five Guys, and she would like, maybe she was overreacting and like trying to like garnish some attention, but like would like driving by a Five Guys fuck her up.
Wow.
Yeah, because they cook everything in peanut oil.
Dude.
Peanuts.
Thank God. Like,
Yeah.
and also, when we went to the Yankee game recently, I had to order food if you were going to get a drink, so I got like a pack of peanuts. Massive pack of peanuts, by the way. Insane amount of peanuts.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I was eating a few of them, and as I was eating them, I was like a little scared. Because like,
What are you scared of?
because I know I'm not allergic to peanuts, but like, for some reason I was like, these are so dangerous to some people. And like, that was kind of freaking me out.
What a hero you are, Joey.
Hero? I'm saying I'm scared. The opposite of hero. I'm like literally eating it when I know I don't have an allergy and just being like, this could kill a person.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is a little scary, but what you gonna do?
You don't have allergies, right?
None that I know of.
I just have allergies. Pollen and
Even
shit.
then, none that I know of.
Really? You never get allergies?
No.
Fuck you.
No. Like when we went to the Yankee game, you were fucking getting beat in the face.
I was.
I was perfectly fine. I mean, every now and then I'll be like, I'll wake up a little like, but I'm not like to the point where I'm like, fucking like. Remember how bad Danny used to get it growing up?
Yeah.
I think he still gets it pretty bad now.
I hate when I'm like all snotty.
Yeah,
It's in my hands.
Yeah, you're gross.
That's it. You ate your warts. Let's relax. Let's not forget about that, all right?
I would, and I'm not gonna. Just want you to know that.
Thanks. Anyway, that is all for this week's episode. Frank, where can they find you?
Being not like a bird and taking a big fat piss right after this. F Alvarez 885 Patreon.
I don't even. You guys can go follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. And if you're coming to the shows, go to thebasementyard.com/submit, fill out the form, and we will see you out there, all right? See you guys next time.